Namaste. And namaste to all of you. Namaste. Let's start looking into the camera, just to connecting all together energetically. And we start this restorative class with a very easy posture. If you have the block of your cushion, just sitting on them, we're gonna create a sense of super comfortable energy. The power vinyasa practice is a hard practice, but restorative practice is a nice and soft. You will feel like in heaven all the time. Let's start inhaling through your nose. Close your eyes and continue with the cycle with your breath. I hope you can listen the nature we have around us. It's like all the birds are singing and connecting with us in this moment. While we're going to practice a restorative poses, will helping us to restore the body. The body restores or recover in many ways, but I'm going to share with you 4 that for me are the best. The body recover with a restorative class, like a very easy positions to help the body just to come back into a easy. And the other way is to just going to sleep and rest for a day. Just like drop everything you do and just let the body relax and going into that easy state of doing nothing. Another good way to recover the body is to create hot showers or heat. We can restore our body by creating a lot of heat, like a sauna, a steam, and then a very cold showers to create this kind of contrast to take away from our body a lot of toxins, and that is a very good way of recovering. And another way of recovering is to drink a lot of water and meditate and be with yourself and prayer. Means you can choose one of the other, but include one of these in your month. Like you can do one thing a week. I highly recommend restorative classes because through the week we are pretty much active, and if we don't stop, we keep active. We need to say like, my body feels amazing. Let me give to my body a very good rest. Just with your eyes closed, let's connect them with your breath. And exhale fully through your nose. We're going to go through the whole journey, the chakra system, into the practice. And I'm going to give to Mariana and me a drop of peppermint. Use peppermint will help us to open our respiratory system and increase the awareness of breathe deeply. If you have any oil you love, you just inhale deep into your nose. Keep the oil there. And exhale fully. Inhale again. Exhale fully. Let's rest our hands in front of our heart, and let's take a moment just to connecting with what is important for you today. In the energy of the day, we have the energy of the blue hand. Blue hand is about to use our spiritual tools as a forces for our transformation and change. In our hands, we have the power to move things, to create things, to pray. Our hands are pretty much the way of creation. And if we go in deeper, you see the hands are just the extension of your heart. The heart is connected with your chest and feel the whole energy is coming into your fingertips. Means our blue hand day is dedicating to our powerful hands. And yoga asana is the foundation of the pose in many poses. Means we honor the spiritual tools and we create a foundation in our life, in our system, physically, mentally, spiritually, strong and balanced. Let's take a moment to set your personal intention for the class. How do you would like to use your spiritual tools in a way you can restore, recovery, rest, revitalize, rejuvenate? This is the whole qualities of this class. And after you set your intentions, we say 3 ohms. We start the class. Inhale deep. One Purna mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnabudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With the love and light is dwells in our heart, we bow. Very good. And let's start with all the props away from you. And we're gonna create this Skanda restorative class will be include active pose and restorative pose to create more restorative effect in our system. The first one is going to be in front and belly down, like Cobra. And we're going to place the elbows under your shoulders and your hands aligned with your shoulders and elbows, hands open, and push your hands down while your spine lifting up, and your pinky toe, you can look back a little bit and see if your pinky toe is touching the floor and engaging. From here, we going into the breath. We can close the eyes in these restorative classes because the whole idea is to go within. The body will be very, very comfortable. Means if in this moment the body doesn't feel comfortable, just readjust position. How we readjust? We come back down, put one fist on top of the other, take a deep breath, release the lower back, and maybe this time we're going into more open high cobra. Shoulders up to your ears, our body long, and just go a little bit up. Bend your elbows, keep it low, keep it simple. The whole idea is not to stress the body, is not to do exercise or engaging, but in some way the body open up, couple deep breaths, and come back down. Take a deep breath and exhale fully, resting fully into the pose. Last one, active. Put your hands now outside of your mat with the fingertips to the side, shoulders up, toes engaged, legs engaged, and lifting up into a seal pose and open heart. Every pose need to have the quality of expansion, opening, deliciousness, all the divine qualities. If the pose doesn't feel that way, don't do any pose like that today, and never. And come back down. We're resting all the time into a high back bend, a little slight high back bend, and you can move your hips side to side. Bring your hands into under your shoulders, and you can go into Cobra, high Cobra, and flow back. Into a child's pose. Now we're going to use our props, and we're going to go into the restorative pose. Let's have the blanket and make sure your blanket is completely well done, like doesn't have any wrinkles in any way. And you can do this again because it's very, very important not have anything in your fashion. Okay. When you have that, you're gonna double again, and then you're gonna press it. This is a Mexican blanket. Then they are very, very good for this. Now, we're gonna work all the time with the place doesn't have these things. Means we're gonna put our rib cage here. And it's comfortable, ¿cierto? If you don't feel, Mariana, you have to let me know, I feel something and something, and then I can go or telling you how to do it better. But if somebody tell me you have to be an hour over here, say, yeah, I can be, pretty much. Even I can go sleep. The whole idea is you feel like you can go sleep. Close your eyes and stay connected with your breath. And in this moment, bring your attention into the first chakra, into the red and beautiful first chakra. The name of our first chakra is Muladhara chakra. And that chakra, which is a wheel, is making movements in the speed of the red quarter. Allow the root chakra activate all the energies, the increase connection, connection with earth, connection with you. And the first chakra will feel connection with the body, with your physical body, your relationship with the body. And now do 2 fists, one on top of the other, and relax your forehead or chin. Forehead is better. And rest there for a couple breaths. You can start repeating the mantra Om Bur, Om Bur. With the Om Bur mantra, you activate the vibration of the first chakra. Come back into the spin pose one more time. Open heart and resting, but focus internally in the first and the base of the spine. Repeat constantly Om Bur, Om Bur, Om Bur. Repeat the mantra while you're visualizing a flower of 4 petals. In that chakra, we connect with the energy of fear, of being alive, and guilt. And in the moment we bring light and awareness and breath, we release all that consciously by activating with the pose. The energy we connect in that chakra is to feel safe and secure in the physical plane, to manifest our basic needs and cultivate physical, and even sexuality. Our sexuality is balanced, perfect, active, alive. We release the pose by going down again into your hands, and we move back into a high child's pose. Put the knees back, open the knees wide perfectly, and then you can put 2 fists, Marianita, one on top of the other, and resting in a high level of child's pose. But keep connecting with the mantra. Internally, repeat the mantra. Om Bur, Om Bur, Om Bur, Om Bur. Now we're going into the second chakra. And with this one, we're going into a forward bend. With the forward bend, we're going to start with the legs straight. Flex your toes back to your face, hands back, and place the blanket behind your hips and sitting on top. Take your strap, place the strap in the metatarsal here, knowing the arch and the feet. And from here, Inhale, open heart, lengthen the spine, and open the chest, shoulders back, and breathe. Stay with the breath. Activate your second chakra. The second chakra is 4 fingers up from the base of the spine, and we visualize a orange flower. With your eyes closed, you're connecting with the energy of the relationships. We're going to connect with the place where we start connecting with the planet, but at the same time with others, with yourself, within yourself. Sadhana. The color is orange and the element is water. Is the chakra to helping us to feel the glands, ovaries, testicles, and is like energetically to use emotion to connect with others without losing our identity, and to freely express creativity, health, and emotional sexuality. In the second chakra, sometimes we hold the energy of lack of money or sex or control or creativity, and guilt and blame. Means by activating with these um, poses, we create balance in the second chakra, and we start activating more and more and more our connection with others and connection with everything, pretty much. We live in a big relationship with life. Now, inhale, release, and we're gonna put a bolster or another blanket under the knees. You can put it high or tall if you need it. Uh, or, mhm. The blanket should be all the time like you, only the sitting bones are touching the floor. You're not pretty much sitting in the blanket. Un poquito más hacia adelante. Ahí. Ajá, como cayéndote. Que queda la colita arriba nomás.
Sí.
Now, flex your toes and put the strap. I know Mariano and me, we don't need the strap, but we use it because we are in restorative pose. Here we have more comfort to bend a little bit the knees and create more arching of the lower back. And you bend your elbows, shoulders back, and you rest the elbows, but the heart is lifting. Now you repeat for a little bit. Om Buba. Om Buba. Om Buba. Om Buba. Om Buba. And visualize this flower, orange, with the capacity of healing all our relationships, internally, externally. The most important relationship, which is with yourself. Om Buba. Visualize the color expanding in all that area, 4 fingers of 4 inches or 5 inches up, down into the navel. Now you can take what you put under and put it inside your stomach. have your blocks and everything pretty close to you, then you don't need to do what I'm doing. You pretty much everything need to be handy. Means you put, if it's something what I do is uncomfortable for you, don't do it. Just make your own variation. But my recommendation is should not have any pain here. No. Inhale, and then you bring the belly in. You can, if you're comfortable, you can hold. If you're more comfortable, you can rest. But the head need to be resting. You put the block, and you can put the block here and relax. And release as much as you can. On board. On buba, I'm sorry. On buba. Keep connecting with the mantra, with the color, with the energy we're working on. Inhale, open up. And you can go a little bit down. Last 30 seconds. Remember, we're doing magic. And come back up. Hand back. Open up. Shoulders. Now we release the pose. Put everything next to you. And now I'm going to share another oil with Mariana. And maybe you can look for a citric oil when can empower the solar plexus. And we're going to put in the feet, Mari, a little bit. And in the solar plexus. And what is left, we inhale. ¿Sabes qué? Nos hacemos de ladito. Perfecto. Y córrete para atrás. Con esto verán la pose. Córrela para atrás. Ahí. Perfect. And then we stay in the blanket. Sí, we straight the left and we put the right up, right knee up. And we're still sitting in the blanket. Blanket is giving us We don't need to create the arch is created by the blanket. If that is uncomfortable for you, you can sit in a block. Wow, siéntate en un bloque, mira. If this pose, you sit in a block, you need to feel like, wow. Mira qué delicia. Siento como a caer. Pero no hay esfuerzo. Claro, hay altura. It's easier for Mariana and I. We are doing no needed. We're sitting in our blanket and we're going into the pose. Let's right hand back, left arm up. Exhale, twist. Lean forward. Bájate del bloque. Now we are in the third chakra, solar plexus. The element is fire. The location is above the navel. And you open heart into the back while this chakra is squeezed like a twist. And you breathe. Inhale. We change, switch. And now in the third chakra, we have the energy of fire, activity, power, courage, discipline, strength, empowerment. It's connected with that energy. It's like give you all the strength and life. The mantra is Swaha. Om Swaha. Om Swaha. Om Swaha. Om Swaha. Come back. And we're gonna do the restorative part. Let's do very restorative. We're going to put our deep bolster, oops, here. And then you're gonna open the mat or the blanket to the side, a little bit more open. And we're gonna put the hips into the block. Nice. Mari and I were maybe doing the opposite thing, but it's amazing because you can see how it looks side to side. Then the whole point of restorative poses is comfortability. Means you cannot be like a little bit here. No. We have to just make it delicious. Means bring the bolster or cushion close to your skin. And here, both hands to the side. The knees to the side. Knees together. And have your block next to you because the knees can have a block in between. Like this. Inhale, open up, look into the center like you go in center. And lay the spine, start walking, hands. And when you going down, if here is uncomfortable, you can even do it higher. put maybe something else, and the twist will be totally different. And rest. Now is the moment to take a deep breath and exhale fully, like Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha. Visualize that flower, yellow flower, like a big sun. Feel that you are melting and the bolsters and the cushions, and you feel you can go sleep forever like this. If it's not like that, make it better. Now, if you have double cushion, maybe it's time to let go one. And inhale, only lifting the head, and exhale, move the head to the other side. Om Swaha. Om Swaha. That is the source of power, source of energy, fearless energy, the energy of service, giving, empower yourself and others. Om Swaha, the fire within you to burn all the worries and insecurities and make you really, really, really strong within. Inhale, push your hands down to the floor and inhale like lengthen the spine. Release the block and move the knees to the other side. The key is to find many tools to make your poses comfortable. And if you have any problem, please let me know. Email me or text me. I will help you out. Let's inhale first. And when you exhale, exhale slowly for you to create a very good twist. I feel this side totally different to the other. For me, even more difficult means I'm going to add a block. Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha. Stay with your breath. Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha. Inhale lifting the head only. Exhale. And let all your stress and all the things you don't need into the coochies. Like they receive all and then they don't care. They are just like this sensation of you can let go and something is going to receive it with love. Inhale, up. And exhale, come back. And at this time, put the big bolster in front. Open the knees. And we're going to bring the elbows forward, both hands. Open your elbows, shoulders apart. And from here, just lean back and let all the upper back melt with your breath. This should be delicious in your armpits, bicep, triceps more than biceps. 2 more deep breaths. Or you can stay there. In restorative, we can stay there a little bit longer. Just continue connecting with your third chakra, Manipura chakra. We're going into the heart chakra. For heart chakra, we're going into Ustrasana. We're going to place the mat. We're going to place the blanket in the same way and supporting our knees and supporting our top of the ankles. We can put a bolster here, or even for even the big one. The whole idea, leave it there, but don't put it yet. The whole idea is to go from the active to passive. Sitting bones back and apart. Belly in, scoop tailbone there. Bring the pelvis forward and lifting chest up like you feel. You can put your hands in your rib cage and lifting the rib cage. Make a space, shoulders up, and now with all the space, you're going to hold your heels. But the bolster is there, means you hold it there. Always the knees want to open, the hips want to open. It's pretty much we don't let it. Inner rotate your legs and head slightly back. And now we are in the heart chakra, Anahata chakra. Over there the color is green and we have the element is air. Start breathing through your nose and connecting with that green, fresh nature air. Now come back up for a moment. Sit in between your heels. And now we're going to put the bolster really inside the legs. Here. Sitting on back. You can sit back in the bolster. Arch your lower back. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Going with these muscles, going into the standing position, scoop tailbone and bring the tailbone down all the time into the knees. Open heart. And now put your hands, but bend your elbows slightly back. There. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Very good, Mari. And now the mantra is Om Maha. Om Maha. Om Maha. While you repeat the mantra, visualize the green flower open up wide and big into the center of your chest, expanding love up and back, creating this connection between the three first chakras with the next three. In the heart, we hold the energy of love, compassion, kindness, connection, union. Come back up and sitting in a posture. This should be good and feel good in the knees. You feel the knees are like mini open. This is good to create. Even you can hold the knee and bring them up. Coge la rodilla y te traes la fascia para arriba. And because we have a space, the knees get air. Daily. And rest. Guys, right hand on top. Girls, left hand on top. And breathe. Om Maha. Om Maha. Om Maha. Om Maha. All the time, the chakras from the second, third, and now the fourth, you visualize the chakra shining in front of you and shining behind you. Means in two directions. It's like a vortex or ¿cómo dices? Embudo? Funnel. You feel like a funnel from the center energetically and open up outside, and from the back the same. Now one more time up. And scoop tailbone. This time you're going into more easy position. Open heart, open chest, head back, hold this. Hold the floor, the bolster. And now we're gonna release that bolster, but we're going to sit in a block. We're gonna put the bolster back. We're gonna put the small bolster on top. Now I'm gonna share with Mariana a oil named geranium. This is exactly to open our heart and to enter into a trusting, loving energy. Now then we work the connection with the body, healing relationships, activating the source of power, and connecting with the heart. We start entering to that kind of trusting energy. Then if I am here and now alive, is because I deserve it, and I'm trusting life know better than me what to do with me. Here we surrender totally into the present moment. Guys, I'm going to start going back with the bolsters I put behind me. And I like here. Means if you have any pain, just stay sitting up. Don't worry to go anywhere. There's no need to go anywhere. Just stay with your breath and open up. If you have an eye pillow next to you, just place your eye pillow in your eyes. Then stay with your powerful breath. Let the whole body just rest in this position. Let all the tension inside the body dissolve down into the cushion, bolsters, blankets, floor. Release all your stress and control and desires and needs and anxiety down. And when you do that, the heart will open up. Because all the fear and all the kind of stress you put close our heart. But the heart start getting full of fear and worry and stress. And the heart close, get very sensitive. But when the heart said, oh, it's okay, I can go out, I can be in love, I can trust, I can be kind, I can be compassionate with me and others, then the heart chakra opens. Let's keep visualizing the green color and repeating Om Maha, Om Maha, Om Maha. And it's pretty much like Om Mama, Om Mom, Om Mom. If you feel you need to be more comfortable, you just change. Maybe it can be too high, maybe it can be too low. We don't need to have any stress anywhere. But because we live in constant stress, we don't notice. Here, when you are in the resting pose, you can feel what part of the body is stressed and what part is not stressed. And you help with your breath and concentration in the chakra just to allow the body open. Palms facing up and resting on the floor. The color is green, the element is air. The qualities are love, balance. You can add, if you feel comfortable, 2 hands behind the head. If it's only if they are resting in a bolster. If they are hanging, don't do that. Because with that, you can even open the side body. Let's stay here for another couple breaths. Om Maha, Om Maha, Om Maha. And slowly start getting out of the pose. Be careful when you get out of the pose because after be so relaxed, you want to go very slow up, super slow. Use your hands for support. Remember, we're working with the power of our hands. Close your knees and sit back. And perceive for a moment the quality of your heart. You can touch your heart with your right hand and let the left hand down. You can even choose from this moment to live from your heart today. Now then you are aligned your other chakras and you feel good with the 3 principal basic energies. Now you can allow the body open, heart open, and live today. Maybe tomorrow you change idea, but today live from your heart. Now we're going to move the whole setup into the wall. Let's get into the wall just to connecting with the 5th chakra. Entonces,
tengo que correr más para atrás. Para
no,
adelante.
sí,
Para atrás.
sí. Perfecto. Yes. Ahora, sí. Creo que yo me voy a correr más para adelante. Dime tú. Ahí es. Listo. Vale. Entonces, from here, we're going to put the bolsters to the side. And we're going to place the blanket. And we're going to, ideally, we will need 2 blankets. For the next class, I will bring 2 blankets. Because we will need blankets in between 2. Here we're going to double the blanket with our own mat. Means double the mat on top of your blanket. And we're going to be, this is tricky because one of the things is we need to be in the, close to the wall. How we teach this in Skanda is you sitting to the side and outside the mat. The other side. And then you just bring this hand up. La otra. The hand is close to the mat. The mat needs to be close to the wall. And then this mat. And then you inhale. You bring the hand down. And you just put the elbow and legs up. Now, the tricky part is now the blanket is very far away. So just measure where is the blanket and just go back out, Mari, and bring the blanket pretty much inside. Yeah, like this.
I'm just rolling. It should be under the shoulders, right?
Sí, o sea, la cabeza tiene que estar después. Entonces, súbete, bring, sitting up again. Mari, creo que ahí quedé. Bueno, quédate ahí, Mari. And then just, I bring. Now, if you see me, Mari's not in that pose, but I am. The shoulders are in line with the blanket. You see, Mari? Means relaja el mat y solo trae el blanket close to the. Now your sitting bones are touching the floor and then your elbows are down. Inhale, you push your elbows down to the floor and we're going up into shoulder stand prep with the feet on the wall and the hands on your lower back. Stay there. And now we're going to work with the 5th chakra. The color, the place is in your throat. The color is a light blue, like the sky. Here, the element is sound. And here is when we express and capacity of sharing expression from your heart. If the heart is not open, expression from the heart is very difficult. If you're thinking and expressing through your throat, it's just a mental process, express out. But expressing from your heart is from the heart up into the throat. Now, release the hips down, and we stay in Viparita Karani with the legs straight. How was it, Mari? Good? And relax your hands. Your legs should be totally straight. Your toes flex back into your face. And the legs should be, you can use your hands and press your legs into the wall. Now, the sound mantra from the throat is Om Jana, Om Jana, Om Jana, Om Jana. And start feeling that color, that light color, blue color. Start releasing all the tension of the communication in your life. Like you start communicating better to yourself, to others. You start maybe communicate what you cannot communicate before. Think about all these kind of sounds, vibration, what we do with mantras, with kirtans, with bhajans, then healing all our vocal chakra, the one we use to sing. Now we come back into more active one more time. This time, maybe um, you can bring the pelvis a little bit more up and put your elbows a little bit more in, hands a little bit more in the middle back. Maybe you can get out from the wall. The head pushing back and the legs into your elbows, more weight into your hands. Om Jana, Om Jana, Om Jana. Bring your legs down, and let's rest here. This is for thyroid glands. It's very important for us to balance this gland, which is sometimes getting very imbalanced for lack of healthy communication. Om Jana, Om Jana, Om Jana, Om Jana. Now bend your knees to your chest and roll to your right and stay there for a couple breaths, holding the head with your arm. And now sit up. And here we sit down and we're going to work the third eye. The third eye will be with the legs wide open. Salte de la pared, Mari. Más. Ahí. ¿Sí? Y siéntate más al frente que atrás. As you put the legs open and the straps and the bolster in the middle, you see? Your strap need to be close to you, like everything. Don't do what I do.
It's impossible not to be a mess in the restorative class. It's difficult not to be a mess in the restorative class.
But we get used to the thing is, and the more we do these poses, we know what we need close to us, and we don't need to get out, because part of the class is to be relaxed, and when we have disorder around us, we get a little stressed. open your legs wide apart and take your strap, put it in the metatarsal. You can put it on front of your mat. I have a very long straps because I like this. Now when you get into the center, you can roll the mat in your strap in your hands and just open heart and stay here for a moment. Now we visualize the third eye, color violet. The element is light. We're connecting over there with the vision, intuition, sensuality, mysticism, magic. All the mystical path is understanding by the third eye. And all our spiritual visions coming from that space means here is a place to always be connecting with the chakra. Of course, if you see now after the body, relationship, strength, heart, expression of the heart, now you're going into the vision. You are in another level. And when you exhale, we're going to, you can have many options. You can come here and resting and let the body rest. But before, just keep the legs straight, and it's better to rest in the forehead here. If it's not possible, you put a block on top, but open up. The stomach needs to be very, very well covered. Means I put in the mini bolster, I put it under my rib cage. Means I rest in my rib cage there. Means a block will be even better. You see, Mari?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know our nose is there. Means the block is needed.
Uh-huh.
Because we don't want to feel stretching or stress or anything. We just want to feel good. This is a feel good factor class. And then the more we do the class, of course, we know specifically what we need. Because everybody's different and you need to have different blocks and props and things. And now the mantra is Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa. While you're visualizing the violet color, purple color into the third eye, pointing energy front and back. Open our vision. If you don't need the strap, and I stretch my arms and my feet are there and it's comfortable, just hold it through. If you might need to open, this is like a Upavishta Konasana mat.
Uh-huh.
Just open up and maybe block change. And continue with the visualization. Like I'm start getting more blocks away. As you see, we start open and getting more relaxed. And stay here for a couple breaths, a couple minutes, connecting with the energy of vision, intuition, magic. Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa, Om Tapa. Inhale, open up, and you're going more comfortable than for me in this moment. This is gonna be more comfortable for me. Or you put more blankets. Now getting totally relaxed. Om Tapa. If you have the head to the side, just lifting the head and move the head to the other side. We want all the time have the two sides of the body balanced. Come back into the center. Inhale, use your hands. I want to be there for the rest of the day, no? Let's move the bolsters away from us. Close the knees. And let's put everything to the side. We're going to need it later. We're going to put this. We're going to share the last oil, which is a lot, the oils that we did, but it's super good because then we have the help of these beautiful instruments all the time. If you see, I have a lot of rocks, oils, many things support the opening of our chakras and then the feet. The last one I give is serenity, means this is the whole aspect of getting balances later on to feel tranquility and serenity. Thus we're going to the last one, crown chakra. And crown chakra we're going with a handstand. Let's bring, look at how we're going to do. You're going to put the blanket open and you're going to place the blanket half and then another half. Nice. And then the blanket pretty much is gonna be like this, okay? And I'm gonna put my hands on the floor like this. Means my head is gonna be high, but in the same way super comfortable. And anyway, even if we're going to restorative, we're gonna be in the wall, but we're gonna be uplifting. We are not gonna releasing the neck or anything. Just comfort for the crown of the head, but the arms are, of course, engaging. Means we're going to the center. We put the blanket to the side, put the hands in between, your hands in normal. And now we put the head on the blanket. And we're going up. And we have the wall there to rest. Or we're going to be here for a couple breaths. Super comfortable, no, Mari?
Super comfortable. Feels ready.
Then means you're still pushing the shoulders down, you're still pushing your hands and wrists down, and your shoulders away from your ears. The stomach, of course, in, and the legs squeezing into the midline, big toes together, heels apart. That making the space of the tailbone to scoop in. Now we are in the Love Chakra. That is like a lotus flower with 1,000 petals, white. The element is ether, and the awareness is to connection with the divine energy. Means through that chakra, all the divine source energy, life is entering to our consciousness, body, conscious, perception of life. And stay here when you feel now is an effort. Now we're going down little by little, one leg, or you can rest in a little bit in the wall, but keep. You can stay here as much as you feel comfortable in your restorative pose. And now we're going down just by bringing one leg down first, or both, depending of your core. And we're resting in a high child's pose on top of the blanket, and we lean back. The mantra for the chakra is Om Satyam Purnam. Om Satyam Purnam. And now we're going into the restorative pose, which is very delicious. We're going with the big bolster back. I like to do this through the wall because the bolster can be on the wall, and then you can push yourself back into the wall. Now the middle, and the blocks and the blankets are key. Now take your strap and make sure your strap is not twisted, and pass the strap behind your back like you're gonna put a belt. The strap have a mechanism for you to close it. Each strap is different, means find out. But leave the connection to the side, don't leave the connection to the feet. And now put your feet like Baddha Konasana. Bring the blocks close to you. Bring the strap over under your both feet, and strap the mat. Strap yourself tight, very tight, Maddie. Like you feel the strap is holding the legs, and the strap under your in your sacrum. Then you start bring your other cushion back. Ponte otro. La idea es que estés muy cómoda. And these are already here. The blanket is already bent like this. What you can do is you put in the blanket in between and you double, or you put something to make. María, ponte los blocks. The whole idea is to have blocks, no en las rodillas.
Okay.
Ponte el otro bolster
Atrás.
atrás.
No importa que quede tan alto.
Mejor.
Okay.
The whole idea is that, like, super high and comfortable, like you are in a chair or something. It's easier when somebody do for you, but here we are learning how to do it from home with what we have. Comfortable, Maddie?
Very.
Super.
Delicious.
Here we just rest in the hands. We are trapped in this pose. Do the last changes you need. Take a deep breath. Put an eye pillow in your eyes. Open heart. Palm facing up. And resting in this amazing last pose. Repeat the mantra all the time, Om Satyam Purnam, visualizing the Love Chakra open up fully. And that chakra is our connection with the source. Like if we allow or not the energy of abundance and grace be with us, then you choose to be connected or not connected. Om Satyam Purnam means the whole truth. The truth will set us free. Om Satyam Purnam. Om Satyam Purnam. Om Satyam Purnam. Here you can visualize all your chakras active, open, enlightened, creating all this kind of flowing flow of energy and love and light and awareness and strength from the basic to the highest, from the highest to the basic. Slowly, we just bring the knees up and help ourselves to release the strap. Straight the legs. Move the whole thing. You can keep this for your head and put a big or a small bolster under your knees. The head very comfortable, shoulders down, hips down. If you can see me, I have the knees to the side, the feet in, shoulders in. Take a deep breath. Now visualize all your chakras are enlightened, connecting, open. One by one, you open them and you let your body be fully alive. We see them as a poster, and we look into the front of the room. We realize all the body now is totally reset. We feel more relaxed, open, and the whole day should be the same. Keep the body soft, increase the attention in how to relax, disconnect from your phone, internet, Wi-Fi, disconnect for everything create stress and just be in a state of recharging, rejuvenating, revitalizing. We're gonna put the hands in front of our heart and we bring the energy of gratitude into our body, into our practice, into our life. We give thanks to everything is creating inner peace, love and awareness in our life already. And we focus on that, creating more and more of that spaces. We're gonna say one Om to close the class and to send the blessings to the rest of the people in the world. for everybody in the world to find freedom, peace, balance, abundance, and happiness. Inhale deep. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From my heart, from our heart to each one of you with love. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Super. Keep resting. Keep enjoying the day. Namaste.